各位觀眾，歡迎收睇《溫馨傳萬家》，我係 Mina 李色平。喺今日嘅《溫馨傳萬家》，我帶大家嚟到金門女子公寓，因為今日咧係金門女子公寓成立150週年嘅紀念。咁金門女子公寓喺過去咁多年咧，就幫助咗唔少受害嘅婦女同埋兒童。咁我哋咧陣間喺節目當中咧就會同大家介紹下佢哋到底做咗啲乜嘢，同埋咧就今日呢個150週年慶典嘅盛況，我哋一齊嚟睇睇。
今年是金門女子公寓成立150週年。1868年 ，Otis Gibson 博士及太太 Eliza 在舊金山展開了傳道工作。他們在1870年在舊金山華埠的華盛頓街916號成立了東方之家及學校，也就是金門女子公寓的前身。當時專門收留被遺棄和做奴隸的華裔女孩子。不過好景不長，1906年4月18日的舊金山大地震摧毀了東方之家及學校以及整個舊金山華埠。當時東方之家的工作人員帶了孤兒院裡面的孩子們一直步行到碼頭渡海到東灣暫住。1911年12月，金門女子公寓在舊金山華盛頓街940號地段成立了。100多年以來，金門女子公寓一直在幫助受家庭暴力、人口販賣或環境變遷影響的婦女和他們的子女提供過渡期的安全居所。工作人員通曉多種語言，為有需要的住客提供輔導及支持，同時舉辦各類教育及康樂活動，以便增進住客間的感情，為住客建立家的感覺。金門附屬的亞洲婦女服務中心成立於1984年，特別為新移民家庭解決在陌生環境裡所遇到的種種困難，協助新移民適應美國生活，增強自信心及自理能力。所提供的家庭支援服務包括有親子互助組、家長互助組、祖父母互助組、諮詢及轉介服務等，並提供文娛及康樂活動。100多年來，金門女子公寓見證了舊金山的巨變，也見證了華裔移民的辛酸和奮鬥，並期待超越未來的150年。有興趣捐獻給金門女子公寓的觀眾朋友，支票抬頭請寫 Gamoon， 郵寄到940 Washington Street San Francisco CA 94108，或致電415 788 1008。
依家喺我身邊呢，就係金門女子公寓嘅董事長 Diana Wong 博士。Hi Diana, congratulations.
Thank you, Mina.
Yeah, so talking about Gamoon, it has a deep history. Could you tell us about the history?
Yes, so today actually marks our 150th birthday, and so as a result of that, we have planned a community celebration here today, and we actually go back to 1868 when this was actually an orphanage for children who were abandoned. And so throughout the years, the history mainly of Gamoon has been to rescue and to help these young toddlers and children to really flourish and to grow and to just find themselves and their lives. And it's just a remarkable journey that we're able to celebrate this wonderful milestone today with everyone here in the community.
咁咧就頭先Diana Wong 博士咧就話咧，金門女子公寓咧就其實咧就已經成立咗150年嘅。喺1868年 ，Dr. Otis Gibson 咧佢咧就創立咗呢個金門女子公寓。咁當時咧呢個金門女子公寓咧就係俾嗰啲即係俾人遺棄啊，或者咧就係俾人賣咗過嚟做奴隸嘅女仔嘅。咁一路發展至今咧，就金門女子公寓咧就一路咧都致力於服務於婦女啦同埋小朋友嘅。So could you tell us about the programs that Gamoon offer nowadays?
Yes, so right now for Gamoon Asian Women's Resource Center, there are numerous programs that's being offered to the families in the community. One is we actually have a shelter, sort of like a shelter, a housing here for women who are victims of domestic violence and who are rescued from being human trafficking instances or situations. There's also parent-child interactive groups. There's also grandparents groups and a lot of resources that's available for the families that we serve here.
時至今日咧，金門女子公寓咧就係提供咗好多服務嘅，咁當中咧就當然包括咧就有呢個住宅啦，就俾家庭暴力受害者同埋嗰啲人口販賣嘅受害者，咁同時咧亦都有好多其他嘅項目，咁包括咧就有幫啲小朋友啊各種班啊，就兒童天地啊等等嘅嚇。So thank you so much, Diana, and congratulations again.
Thank you, Mina. Thank you.
依家喺我身邊呢，就係聯合美以美婦女會嘅行政總裁 Harriet Olson. Hi, Harriet.
Hello, how are you?
Good. So, what is the relationship between Gamun and United Methodist Women?
Gamun is one of 97 national mission institutions of United Methodist Women. It was founded by a missionary here and also by 11 Methodist women in 1870.
Oh, wow. So, in the past, how did you guys work together and why you chose to support Gamun?
Well, United Methodist Women is comprised of members of the United Methodist Church from all over the United States. And many of the United Methodist women have formed local mission that became part of the whole national expression. So because the women here were involved in Gamun, it became part of the whole national program. The other aspect of becoming part of the program is to connect with the purposes of United Methodist Women. And at the very core, they are to serve women and children. And that's something that is part and parcel of Gamun's work.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Hi, Dr. Staley.
Hi.
So, Dr. Staley, what made you interested in the history of Gamun?
It's a very personal story, and that is my wife's grandmother was raised here in Gamun, and that's all I knew about her for many, many years, all that even her own mother knew about her. And so after I married my wife, I asked my mother-in-law more about her story, and she said she didn't really know. So I knew that she was raised, her mother was raised in Gamun. So I eventually decided, I guess I'm going to have to go over to Gamun and see what that place is. So in 2002, I came over here and I met Gloria, and she showed me the day book, the book with some of the stories about the women and girls who were raised here. But my wife's grandmother's story wasn't there. And so I thought, well, she must have been here earlier in the home because there was no date as to when she came in. So I started doing more research and eventually found out that the reason she never told her family was that she was a trafficked girl. She was sold by her parents to a brothel on Spofford Alley who rescued her when she was 5 years old. And she was a very accomplished singer even at 5 years old. And she would sing for money by some fake religious groups that would hire her, and then they would take all the money. And she would sing on the streets of Chinatown. And she was rescued and brought here and was raised here from 1901. The interesting thing is that another organization helped in the rescue. And so there started to be a court battle for my wife's grandmother between these two organizations. One was run by a man, and one was the Methodist women here. And it was a 2-year court battle, and it was in the San Francisco newspapers. Again, my own mother-in-law knew nothing about these stories. And so I was able to find all the newspaper articles about the court battle. And then she lived through the earthquake and fire. And in 1908, to raise funds for the building of Gummoon, they went on a fundraising trip. And my wife's mother, one of the things she had of her mother was a signed autograph picture of the White House signed by Theodore Roosevelt in 1908. And on the back was written, "Maud sang for the president." And I thought, what is a little Chinese girl doing singing in the White House for the President of the United States? How in the world did she get there? So then I started tracing the history of how they got there, and there were 8 children who went across the country for 6 months singing to raise funds, and they ended up in the White House on November 5th, 1908. And so that's part of the story that my wife said, you should write this down. So she said, you have a good imagination, you should turn it into a novel. So I've now written a novel of which I'm just simply calling Gummoon because I love the title, a story of San Francisco Chinatown. So it's her story from 1898 to 1908, so 10 years until she was 13. And then she was raised here. She married a UC Berkeley grad, and then went to Tucson, where she raised 3 of her children. And then the interesting part is she married a man who was not a U.S. citizen, Chinese man. And at that time, she was a U.S. citizen. She lost her citizenship because she married a man who was not born in the U.S. So some of the anti-Chinese laws.
Was that the Chinese Exclusion Act?
It was part of the Exclusion Act. It was called the, I think the Cable Act or something, 1924.
Oh, so that was later, because 1882 was the
Exclusion Act, yeah. And so she lost her citizenship when she got married, and she fought to regain her citizenship, and in 1933, I think it was, she became a naturalized U.S. citizen. She was born in the U.S., a U.S. citizen until she married this man in 1923, lost her citizenship, and then regained it 10 years later. So it's a fascinating story of the discrimination against a minority group in the U.S.
Right. Oh, that's a very important part of the Chinese history in the United States. 咁頭先咧 Dr. Staley 咧就話咧，佢自己太太嘅祖母咧就曾經喺金門女子公寓住過。佢當年咧就俾當時喺呢度嘅傳道士咧就係拯救咗。原因咧就係佢當時咧就俾嗰啲人咧就捉咗嚟做奴隸。咁佢咧就喺街頭獻唱，但係獻唱嗰啲錢咧就全部俾嗰啲即係佢嗰啲所謂嗰啲奴隸頭咧就攞晒佢啲錢。咁之後咧佢咧就俾呢個傳教士拯救咗啦。咁就住咗嚟金門。咁佢曾經咧亦都有去就白宮咧就有去表演嘅。咁當時嘅總統咧就係 Frank Roosevelt。咁當時佢去白宮表演咧就係因為咧喺1906年三藩市大地震之後咧就金門原本呢個建築物咧就全部摧毀咗。佢哋為咗要籌款咧所以咧就去咗全國各地嚟到表演嚟到籌款嘅。咁而終於咧就起咗今時今日我哋見到呢一個有100幾年歷史嘅金門女子公寓。Dr. Staley, you also learn a lot about the history of Gummoon, not just your wife's grandmom. So could you tell us a little bit about Gummoon?
Yes, so this mission was founded in Gummoon, originally called the Chinese Domestic Mission, in 1868. And they built a building on the site of Gummoon, 940 Washington, but back then it was 916. And it burned in the earthquake and fire. It survived the earthquake because it was wood, but it did not survive the fire. And so it was then rebuilt. And in the early years, 1871, the women connected with the mission, the white women, said they really wanted to work with Chinese women, trafficked women and girls, and so they opened the top floor of the building to girls and women, but they didn't have anybody for about a year, and when a Chinese woman named Jin Ho ran out of the brothel she was at, and she had one thing she wanted to do: commit suicide. She ran down Jackson Street and threw herself into the San Francisco Bay. And she was an African American man saw her struggling in the water, and he had a little boat. He went out and rescued her and brought her to the police station. And Otis Gibson was called by the police to come down and talk to her. And she said, "Don't take me back to Jackson Street. Don't take me back to Jackson Street." So that was the first woman, and her picture is on the wall out here. I know which picture it is, but there's no name connected. In 2008, I took my wife's aunt to the Chinese Christian cemetery down in Daly City, Coloma area. And I just walked, if you've ever been down there, the grave sites are just all over the place. There's no list of names. I found a tombstone that was turned upside down. And I said, "Oh, this tombstone ought to be set up." I set it up, and it was Jin Ho's tombstone. And I just was, I couldn't believe what I had found. Out of all these tombstones, there's no list of names or anyone, and it was Jin Ho's tombstone. And so I took a picture of that and everything. And so a lot of this history, I felt like there's angels that have followed me around. I could tell one more sort of the story about the earthquake and fire, and that is after the fire, they had to get these kids out of Chinatown, so they took them near the Presidio. And I know the house number, so one time, being really brave, I just went up to the house 5 years ago and knocked on the door and said, "Do you know anything about the history of this house?" The woman is a real estate agent, and she eventually let me tour the house where all the 48 people she put up for one night before they walked to the ferry building the next day. In her entrance of our house is this huge angel. And when I saw the house, I said, "Oh my goodness, does she know why that angel is there?" I mean, she just likes angels, and it was from some old Catholic church or Catholic school. And I said, "Do you know that this house saved the lives of 48 Chinese children and women on April 18th, 1906. I had no idea. I just like angels. And I felt like, oh my goodness, she's got this angel in the front of her house, and that house still exists. And so I got to tell her the story of how her house became a safe place for these children that night.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I'm sure there are a lot more stories you can continue to share with us. But thank you so much for your time, Dr. Staley.
Thank you.
歡迎翻嚟溫馨傳萬家。喺呢一節嘅溫馨傳萬家呢，我哋將會探討呢個家庭暴力嘅問題。咁請到嘅嘉賓呢係嚟自金門女子公寓嘅職員 Eliza Wong。Hi Eliza 你好。
Hi 你好 ，Mina 你好。
係 Eliza， 咁我想問下啦，呢個家庭暴力啦，喺華人社區係咪好嚴重呢？
係啊，不但止係嚴重，而家仲係越嚟越多添，一個係人人好關注嘅問題嚟㗎。
咁就你講起就即係呢個人人關注嘅問題啦。咁一般常見嘅家庭暴力有邊啲呢？
家庭暴力而家好多咧，就係都有有好幾類啦，即係好例如有虐待兒童啦、虐待青年啦、虐待啲耆英啦，亦都虐待佢嘅配偶啊，同埋亦都有員工。但係咧最嚴重咧係個配偶嗰方面啦，好多啦咁。
即係好多時個配偶就唔單止虐待個太太或者老公，就亦都有可能虐待啲仔女或者甚至乎老人家咁啊，屋企嘅長者咁嘅樣嘅。
係啦，即係好多即係唔同個方，佢哋個問題都有好多虐待，即係一件好唔開心嘅一件事情咯。而家亦都好大，所以咧好多非牟利機構咧都好幫助嗰啲即係受過家暴嘅暴虐嘅弱者啦咁嚇。
咁你講起好多非牟利機構幫助嗰啲受家庭暴力影響嗰啲受害者啦，咁我想問下金門提供啲咩服務呢？
金門咧就係一個臨時居所，即係因為好似佢哋如果好危機時候咧，佢哋應該去個嘅緊急嘅庇護所，嗰啲係保密嘅。咁佢就響呢一段時間咧，就幫你處理啲法律上嘅嘢啊咁樣。到佢哋即係嗰啲緊要問題處理之後啦，咁啊，但係因為佢又離開家園、離開家庭啦，係舉目無親㗎啦。咁啊，我哋就係臨時居所咧，係俾佢喺度住，或者佢有啲咩其他案件仲未人跟進好咧，咁或者咩其他福利佢哋未有，但係因為一身而走出嚟係乜嘢冇，所以咧我哋係後期響就俾一個長線嘅居住所俾佢哋住一段時間，直接到佢揾到即係好嘅職業啦，咁佢哋可以搬咗出去啦。咁就係佢金門就係服侍呢一方面嘅照顧呢一方面。
咁你就提到嗰個居住啦，咁我想問下，一般啲受害者可以喺度住幾耐呢？
通常嚟講係2年嘅，應該嚟講係2年嘅啫嚇。
因為如果佢哋家暴受害者，即係佢哋好似你頭先話齋，即係出咗去，咁突然之間走咗出去，佢乜都冇，真係舉目無親，都好可憐咯嚇。咁就我想問下，咁點解咧？亦都有即係成日發生有家庭暴力啦。咁但係好似係華人社區，好多人咧就啞忍，就唔願意即係出嚟，即係講出嚟，係點解咧？
係啊，即係響中國傳統嚟講咧，即係佢哋正所謂家有醜事不出外傳，即係仲係有個咁嘅傳統嘅思想法啦。所以咧，即係我哋盡量咧，從唔同嘅方法咧，就教育佢哋話俾佢聽，其實唔係你哋嘅錯，唔係個醜事嚟嘅。咁其實同埋亦唔係得你一個係有家暴嘅事情。咁所以大家就應該去宣揚出嚟，話俾我聽，話啲其他人可以幫助你渡過啲難關，同埋最緊要係安全嘅問題，唔可以即係俾佢打到即係喪生命啊咁樣，即係希望呢個機構嚟幫助，同埋話俾佢聽，唔係你嘅錯，唔需要覺得係個醜事嚟㗎。
非常好，咁我哋多謝晒 Eliza。咁咧就 Eliza 走之前咧，我就想問下，如果即係觀眾朋友啦，譬如身邊有朋友有親戚咧，就有受到呢個家庭暴力嘅影響嘅，咁佢哋應該點樣揾到金門女子公寓咧？
咁你可以隨時打電話俾我啦，我電話係415-421-8827。
我哋多謝晒 Eliza。金門女子公寓喺過去150年嚟咧，就幫助咗唔少華人社區嘅婦女同埋兒童，尤其是受到家庭暴力影響或者人口販賣影響嘅受害者。咁我哋希望咧，就電視機旁邊嘅你咧，就亦都咧就可以幫助呢個金門女子公寓。咁大家咧就如果要捐款俾金門女子公寓咧，就可以打金門女子公寓嘅熱線電話415-788-1008，415-788-1008。我哋多謝大家嘅收睇，下一次再見，拜拜。